We're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And off we go from SoFi. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
And a first down, Chiefs.
First down throw, Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down. Now an inside give to Johnson. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And this goes out of bounds as we've got a penalty flag in the backfield, Brock. This could be roughing the passer. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. They'll run here following the penalty. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Milton Williams making the stop.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
And the defense making a play on this opening series. That one is knocked away, and that brings up third down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You could see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play. Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead. Butker on now to kick this one away.
I think they'll be grateful when it's all said and done to come away with 3 points right there, Kate, considering where that drive started. And you know what else? Add some confidence for the kicker to kick it from that distance.
So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. And we'll get a look at the guy calling the shots, their 5th-year quarterback.
And you wonder, as he's about to take his first snap today, yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the 1 touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
Airing it out to start this drive. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. This one misses the tight end. So that brings up second down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. And not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Again to throw on second. Connection made to the rookie from Iowa. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a 24-yard dash, and it gives them the first down. Pushing the pace right away to start the game.
At the 49-yard line.
To throw here on first down. Escapes the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be second down.
19 tight. 9. Ready. Viking 18. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Rig alert. Rig alert.
Back now, pressure coming. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
11. Cup 19. Cup 19. 79 Broncos.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. He's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Check. Buffalo 80. Buffalo 18. Go.
They are throwing it again. Has him on the quick hitter. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. A pickup of 17. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Left wing 19. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
From the red zone now. Buys time, rolling right. Cut near the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
7 Pirates. 60 Mavericks.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's Carter on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs sending their offense out for the second time this game. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already, this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
To the air, Mahomes. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Kate, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right.
Ball is out. Mahomes fumbled it. Picked up by the Chargers. Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble.
A normal old stop with third down just wasn't good enough for this crew. Nope, they had to rip the ball away from them literally in an impressive and dominant play that sets their offense up for success.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Setting up the screen. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. I love the aggressiveness from this defense.
A loss of a yard.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, well, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Cowboy 80. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Second down pass play coming. Short pass brought in. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Trying to work quickly now.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
79 Broncos.
Here he is on 3rd and short. He's got a man left. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
And the Chargers.
He'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7. Offense working quickly.
11-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. On the move, headed right. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. 7-3 is our score. We're back to SoFi right after this. Chargers ball as we get back for the second, and they are thinking points.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready, ready.
Throwing from the gun. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right
14.
down the middle.
Chiefs 3.
And the Chargers drive their lead to 11.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's Carter on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Chiefs.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Finds Johnson out of the backfield. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Yellow.
Right side, this is caught by Taylor. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, and there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusting tight end.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that brings up 3rd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Throwing again, Mahomes. He takes it himself. Has room into the secondary. Ground game works for the touchdown. The Chiefs making a 1-score game in the 1st half. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs cut the lead down to 4.
14. Chiefs 10.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25. The Chargers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have the lead and you don't lose it, you win.
That time to start? Well, you wanted all 17 games of the season, but you're lucky to get it more than once.
Ball at 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Pass the 60. 60 by 6. 60 by Warriors 70. Ready?
Pass play now. Finds his man over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question. The greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Hampton now up the middle. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down. They're working quickly here.
46-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
Takes the hands off. Now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You want to throw it into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Get it. 1970 Timberwolves. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Going to let this one fly deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers now lead by 10.
You got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, it is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers drive their lead to 11. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's Carter on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. They find themselves down 21-10 as they take over. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They get to Johnson to start this drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Jack Sawyer on
So
the
it'll be
tackle.
2nd and long coming up, and that is on the other side of our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. All right, here we go. 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Third and long for him here. Going with a screen to Johnson. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
At the 49-yard line.
Ready, set.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Ready. Press all 80.
Out of the gun. Here's Hampton. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Everybody rushing back to the line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Chargers, first down.
Cut 19.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throw here on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
That's another
Offensive line
Chargers
fast.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
1st and 10, looking to throw. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Intended for number
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Cougar 19. Ready.
He'll look to throw. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Hurt. Cowboy 80. Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. Brought in. That is an LA touchdown. The Chargers get more points to end a lopsided first half. Dicker on out for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chargers push their lead to 18.
Chargers 28, Chiefs 10. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 6.
So one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to... And with a push of a button, we say so long to the halftime report and jump right back to the start of the 3rd quarter. Butker on now to kick this one away.
For Kansas City.
Has this at the 6. Making some progress here. And he goes out of bounds to hand them excellent field position up across the 40. Los Angeles getting its offense set to go to begin the 3rd. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
Rig. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. Finds him over the middle. He gets it forward a little to his 46. It's Mo Williams who made the play defensively. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
Pat the 18 Rattler. Hey, Smash.
They're throwing it. Throw left side, complete. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And, hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Kevin Byron, press all 80. Cup 19, Cup 19. Rig alert. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers throw the lead coming out at halftime. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. This has become must-score territory now every time out since they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. First down throw, Mahomes. And the Chargers get home, and they drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
They motion Dell over left. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Left side into the hands of Dell. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Starts the return at the 34. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Chargers take over.
The Chargers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as this lead has grown, they have not taken their foot off the gas. No reason to expect them to slow down now on what could be a 4th consecutive touchdown drive. They'll throw to begin this drive. Setting up the screen. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Complete over the middle. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Cup 19. Warriors 70. Ready.
To throw here on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
To the ground and
Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Trap 60, trap 60. 79 Broncos.
Again to throw on 2nd. It is caught left side. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Mustang 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18 rattler. 18. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his first interception of our season. First call here coming from the shotgun. He gives a good check-out to start the drive. We'll cobble together a yard there. Stopped by Dayon Henley.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Dropping this underneath. Johnson. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Region 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Inside, this is caught by Taylor. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That's Worthy running the slant. Headed right through the middle of the field. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs make it an 18-point game. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. Butker on now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. The Chargers ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. First down now, ball at the 33.
60 Bobcat, 60, Viking 18. Warriors 70, Dragon 60.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's going deep! Well, they took their shots, went unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He's loaded another one up. Brought in inside the 20. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers keep adding that 4th quarter lead. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers continue piling on to this lead.
42, Chiefs 17. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's Carter on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Now they send their back in motion right. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Throwing the out route complete. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Throwing again, Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. It brings up third down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception, which is forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Offense is set. First and 10.
Gain of 26 yards. First down, Chiefs.
Motion the slot man right. Again, Mahomes to throw. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Kansas City.
Motioning right is Ayuk. First down throw, Mahomes. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs making the scoreboard look a touch better. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs make it an 18-point game.
42. Chiefs 24.
Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And no problem for the Chargers. They cover it up. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Check smash, check smash.
First and 10, they're going to throw. Going with a screen to Hampton. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Trap all 80. Trap 50, trap 60.
Pass play on first and 10. Throw left side, complete. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Offense with an enviable spot to be in, second and inches. Shotgun give to Hampton. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Chargers on their way to their 3rd win of the year. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Panther 11. Hey, smash. We got to switch it up. We got to Cougar 19. Warrior 70.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Incomplete.
He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Gronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Incomplete out to the right side. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers put up even more points in a win. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers grow their lead yet again.
49. Chiefs 24. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's Carter on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Chiefs and Xavier Worthy back in possession here. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Throw left side, Taylor has it. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
31-yard line.
Motioning the tight end left. It's Johnson on 2nd down. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. This finds Carter complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Slot man motioned over. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Catch made by Carter. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Here's Hampton to open the drive. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They're going to pass it here. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers keep running away with this. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. You've got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's Carter on the return. Escapes a defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense out to take over. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. Man in motion here. Back to work after throwing the pin. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Trying to push deep downfield. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Here he goes, third and long. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Kansas City sends out its punt team. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Fields this at the 19. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Deputy Mustang, Deputy Lions. Ready.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Cut out left. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. And timeout's taken now as we have one, possibly two snaps remaining in this ball game.
3 at the 35-yard line.
Second and 3 now.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar Knight, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
Now looking to throw. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
This will be the final play of the game.
Warrior 70, trap 60, trap 60. 18 Cardinal, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Dragon 60.
From the gun on third down. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. That one's intercepted. And the Chiefs make the interception on what is the final play of this game. So the Chargers come away with the win in this one.